Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current pulse, trends, and forecast of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the endless eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys. You guys already know. Welcome in, guys. The channel continues to grow. Thank you so much to the Yu-Gi-Oh community. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to, click that button, subscribe. It really does help your boy Jay from Fresh Off the Press. Half of people watching the video is not subscribed. Nah, man, hopefully you guys are having a good time. Before we get into today's video, just wanted to do the buyout of the moment. Guys, Ignoble Knight of High, Lancelin, man, from Shadow Specters, going parabolic like crypto. Look at that, just piercing the previous all-time highs, going parabolic, getting cleaned out of the market. Shout out, one of you guys actually mentioned this, I think, in the comment section. And look at that. Look, your boy Jay Greedy here probably won't get the sale, but I just slap it on the market. Usually when there's low listings of a card like this that is going parabolic, you know, I test my luck. I just have one copy. It is what it is. I keep everything transparent. 5 listings, 1 page. The man is going bonkers. No, Infernoble Knights are here. Secret Rare. What else? Where is my copy? I think, where is it, man? I think I put it around here. Man, I put it in the binder. You know, but yeah, the card looks nice, man. That's why I bought it way back in the day, like really cheap. I just saw that card. I'm like, looks nice, Secret Rare. Usually Noble Knights don't do anything, but this, hey, that's why. Sometimes you speculate on some stonks and they pan out. Even if obviously I don't get the sale up here for being greedy, I'll definitely get back more money than what I put in. And that's what it's all about. Guys, today is about Edison Cards. Edison Cards, a couple of you guys have been requesting via comments. I know Leon, shout out to Leon, one of my day ones, always loves when I make Edison videos since I started the channel. You know, some people don't like Edison, a lot of people do. One of the most popular, you know, alternative Time Wizard formats out there. Yeah, I mean, I love Edison, man. I have my Light Sworn deck ready, you know, and a lot of people are playing this. Even went to the NAWCQ, a lot of people to play those side events. So yeah, I love always doing Edison market watches. And you know, one of you guys in the comment section also asked, Jay, can you please cover the high-end Edison cards, maybe some that currently have, you know, maybe deals that you can pick up, things of that nature. But honestly, once doing my research, I just realized it's hard to find high-end Edison cards for cheap anymore, because the format is getting more and more popularity as time passes by, and most of these cards are getting harder to get, especially the high-end. So instead, I would focus on the low-end, maybe holographics, some shiny cardboard that you can still pick up for good prices before even all copies, you know, even the low end holographics start getting, you know, pumping up and possibly getting bought out. So we're gonna start off actually with Debris Dragon. This card is beautiful. First, let's actually cover the ultimate rare. Let's cover the Turbo Pack Super, and then the secret rares. The DTs are around 4 to 5s, not bad. Then you have golds and rares and commons. I actually have a stack of these, like 15s of these super rares. Why? Because again, we just mentioned it, holographic. You guys know Jay from, you know, your boy Jay from Fresh Off the Press, the master penny stonker. I love me some penny stonks, so this is the one that I would be grabbing personally. You know, if it would be to play, I would go with the secret rare. Let's actually check the secret rare right now. Look at this card, 10 billies. This is the one that I would be grabbing right now. I wouldn't let it reach 18s or 20s or 2 pages or get cleaned out or bought out. Look, 13 listings. Look at that demand, just consistent. You know, people coming in, they want their shiny cardboard in Edison, and I can't blame them. I picked mine up at around 5s. I have one. I'm planning to sell this soon because I don't need this card. You know, I'm playing Light Sworns, but if I would, this is the one that I would specifically get, this mid-max rarity. I just love it. It looks clean, cut, fresh off the press, just like the channel. From Legendary Collection 5Ds, you can't go wrong with that one. But obviously you have that max rarity, that bling, that ultimate rare from Astro Pack 1. As you can see here, Used to be 50s, now pumping up to 75s, almost attempting to pierce that previous all-time high before going parabolic. Of course, you see a little bit of a retracement back down to 70s here with an 11 wall. This is a wall of China. For an ultimate rare, double-digit, copies, that's crazy. Only 19 listings, 2 pages. And Astro Pack 1, yo, that thing is old, hard to get. I mean, the demand has slowed down a little bit, but the card looks beautiful. And then you have the super rares. Honestly, I would just go for the secrets. I'm not paying no. Look, this thing is bought out for listings. I'm not paying these prices for this. Honestly, guys, just go for the secrets. But of course, some people love their turbo pack cards. They're extremely hard to get. So scarcity, and they hit different. And some collectors out there. So I get it. But honestly, I would just stick to the secret. But great Edison card to keep in mind. Same for Dandelion. You have the ultimate rare at exorbitant prices. At 130 billies, that thing is gone. But then you have the Shonen Jump Ultras, and you have the secrets. Of course, you have supers at 2 to 3s, but the Dusa is the stonk, is where it's at. The one that I would be focusing on right now. If you're more budget Edison, but more towards the high end, you have Shonen Jumps at 17s. I mean, again, it has that collectible aspect. Shonen Jump, a lot of people collect those ultra rares, but 17s to 20s getting cleaned out. All these Edison cards are gone, but I wouldn't pick this version up. I would either go for the secret mid-max. I would try and go first eds. They're 10s. They're getting buyout. That's bought out. That's the theme of the day. Most of these Edison cards, they're getting cleaned out of the market, especially the mid-max and the max rarities. And look, 7 listings only, 1 page, 10 billies here. And honestly, I would come for this one. This card continues its uptrend. And let's see the unlims. Unlims at 6s. I would prefer even an unlim at 6, rather than like any of the other versions. But if you're going really budget, look, I would take advantage of this retracement back down to the mean. We cleaned this up here, janitor style. We can see a Billy 50 quickly goes up to 2s. That's a deal right there. I would come in and snipe these for 6 Billies. Bro, that's a deal. Eventually 250 a pop, and then 3s and beyond. Only 4 pages, only 35 listings. The demand is here to stay. So look, man, in a year out, this card was just above a Billy, and now it's pushing 2s and 3s. You know what I mean? You don't want to be paying 5 Billies down the line. This card just looks mint, crisp, like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Look at that. Look at that card. It just looks nice, man. It looks beautiful, and you want to make sure you have access to this. I already have my place. And again, I don't need it just as an investment, because cards like these, they come in, man. Today they're available, but it's Edison, man. And you just never know. The demand comes in cleaned out, wiped out of the markets. Of course, you have commons and gold and supers, but those are the ones that I'd be looking for. Then you have Future Fusion, another one. This is a spell used, a continuous spell in certain decks. I mean, you have the ultimate rare, you have the DTs, the ultras, but this is, and then you have ultra rares and gold and this and that and the other commons. But honestly, unless you go for commons, which not bad just to have access to the card, honestly, I would be going for this mid-max rarity. This card just looks beautiful. Again, if you're not going for the ultimate rare, look, let's clean this up here. You have unlims at 70s, guys. Wow. Almost at 70s first eds, cleaned out of the market. Insanity. But why not? This is the one that I would be personally playing. Look, it's just too cheap. You go a year out, you see the uptrend. Since the Billy lows, making uptrends here in this card's price. I personally purchased this card, at Billy's, and now 2 Billies, up 100%. 2x is too easy sometimes, man. Look, 14 listings. Guys, card quickly goes up to 3s and beyond. Only 2 pages. Look, you don't even see playsets here. That's how hard it is to get this card, and the demand just doesn't stop. So make sure you keep this Edison card in mind. Then you have Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, another one that has a champion pack 6 super. You have the ultimate rares, you have DR3 rares, the gold rare, but honestly, I would just go for the secret rare, guys. The mid-max, you can't go wrong with this card. You have DTs, as an honorable mention, and you even have supers at around Billy, so not bad if you want to go extremely budget. But honestly, the best bang for your buck, in my opinion, is going to be the secret rare, which we're going to check in just a moment. But OTs, let's see, unlims, They're around 83 billies a pop, quickly hit double digits and beyond, only 2 pages. If you go for first ed, look at that. You only have a couple of listings here. The wall of 4 at 240s, insanity. Just straight insanity in these Edison markets, especially for the high-end first ed OG max rarity prints. But again, the good thing is that we have this accessible secret rare mid-max. Looks beautiful. I just own one of these. At 4s for unlims, now we just go for the first ed at 7s. Quickly pushes double digits, only 2 pages, 13 listings. Look at that. The demand is here. People coming in, getting their play sets. Not bad. This card used to be double digits. In this retracement back down to the main is where I would be coming in to get access to this card. I just own one. It's not as an investment with this particular card. I'm just gonna keep my one copy in case I need to slide it in to my Light Sworn deck. Then you have Doom Kaiser Dragon, another one. You have the Crossroads ultra rare OG first ed print. You have the ultimate rares, and then you have, you know, the duelist leagues just bought out. But look, you have the secret rare. I love cards like these. Of course, it works in a specific Edison deck, but guys, when you see these Duelist League ones cleaned out, right? And then the OGs, basically you have these 3 prints. Let's start with the ultimate rare. Of course, OTs are OTs. Unlims for 11s, not bad. Not bad, guys. Quickly double up. Supply is low. And first eds, probably gone. Look, first eds are 90 billies, 1 page single digit listings. Wow, for Doom Kaiser Dragon, just craziness, all these high-end cards. But the good thing, you have this one, the Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge mid-max rarity. But before we dig into that one, remember, you do have the OGs, hard to get. Unlims are cheap, you know, at 2-3 billies. But if you go for the first eds, 8s, not bad if you're into like OG prints and nostalgic feel, things of that nature. But honestly, the one I would be picking up is the secret rare. This card looks beautiful. It looks lovely. It looks just fresh off the press. Look at that picture. I love this reprint. Of course, you have to keep in mind, after we clean this up, please keep in mind it got overprinted. Okay, so with that in mind, you still can expose yourself here. You have a couple of walls, so it's a quarter card. Not bad. I definitely see this card at a billy down the line. Why? Because if you click view all versions like we were just checking out, we saw that, of course, there was 4. There was the ultimate rare and the Duelist League ones, but it's just a hard card to get. Once this dries up throughout time, you know, years down the road, of course, it's years. You got to be patient. Patience wins this game. So you want to make sure you get access to a card like this now when everyone forgot about it. No one's paying attention to this, and this reprint looks beautiful. And another card just like this one is Revived King Hades. 3 prints, only 3 prints. This one doesn't have like Duelist League or none of that. 3 prints. You have the OTs, the OG Ultras, and then you have the secret rare mid-max. With the OTs, we clean this up here real quick. We see it's a 20 billy unlim. 20 billy unlim. First eds, 80 billies. Insanity. You guys already know it's max rarity. It is what it is. Then you have the OG Ultras. Hard to get. All of these cards, these used to be money before the secret rare reprint. 5 billies for the unlims with a deal there. Quickly goes up to 7s. Then the first eds here are straight up almost cleaned out. You got a couple of deals at 8s. Then it's bought out off the market. Single digit listings with 7 there. And look, the demand is coming. People are coming in even for the first eds. They're just getting their card. This card used to be worth 40 billies. Insane. The reprint pushed it down to single digits. And there's a couple of deals there for any of you guys. But honestly, the one that I'm focusing on is the secret rare. Same deal, mid-max, only 3 prints. This was actually short printed in Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. And how we can see, look, if we clean this up, most listings are in the hundreds for secret rares like we saw with Doom Kaiser Dragon. But for this one, under 100 listings already. So you have a couple of deals here, a wall of China at 90 cents. But then it's over a billy for this card. I love this card. I believe this will be a good long-term investment. You had the initial spike, you know, dumped down, new all-time lows, a lot of consolidation near these lows, a lot of people selling. They forgot about this card. No one cares, but smart people are coming in and they're accumulating now before that next leg up and the eventual pierce of the previous all-time high, in my humble opinion. Then we move on to Twister. Of course, you have a lot of Twister cards here and there, but I'm talking about literally Twister. This ultimate rare, this Speed Duel Ultra, and then there's a super around there right here. So let's start with the higher end max rarity. I actually own this card, 15 Billy Unlims, but I own a first ed. Not bad. 19 Billies for a first ed from what set? Strike of Neos? Insane. Extremely hard card to get. You know, only 2 pages. And you do have a 5 wall here. 11 listings, almost single digits. And the demand is not that great, but again, in Edison, pay 500 life points, destroy 1 face-up spell trap card on the field, and it's a quick play. So it's really, really useful at the bare minimum F1. Because why? In Edison, there's some floodgates, there's some back row, you know, that actually, you know, it hampers. Like, let's say if your opponent plays it on you, it hampers your play. You want to make sure you have spot back row removal with a card like this. Then you have the mid-max with the Ultra from Speed Duel Arena of Lost Souls. I have my RO9 of this one. You see a deal at a Billy, but the card is essentially, look, it's just 1 page, and then it gets bought out. You got the almost single-digit listings. The demand is coming in. I really like this. This is a Speed Duel Ultra Rare. That's why I bought a bunch of these. And I'm just sitting on these. I'm playing the OT, but I'm sitting on this one as well. And then you have the Astro Pack. I think I have this card, maybe a couple of copies, but as a super holographic for this card, same deal. It's cheap. You have an 8 wall, 60 cents, but then eventually it does reach a Billy and beyond. Only 2 pages, only 19 listings. So cards like these, make sure you guys keep it in mind moving forward. And then we have Brain Control. You have the OTs, you have the secrets, then you have the DR3 supers, you know, and the DTs, but then you have the budget Dusa. That's what I like, man. Dusa actually went for a lot of, you know, OG Edison cards. And we, at the time that Dusa came out, like, no one was paying attention to that. That didn't really matter. But yeah, these OTs, they're just cleaned out, man. The ultimate rares, like, just cleaned out. That's insane, man. Like, you can't get this card essentially. Maybe a lightly played at 250. Insanity. Then you have the mid-max secrets. Not bad. The unlims are going for 16s. Wow, that's straight money. And then the first that are around 18s as well. Card almost hitting 20 billies. Only 1 page, single-digit listings. That's just crazy. Look at the demand coming in. I had the unlims. I think I sold mine already. It was around like 10 billies. So, yeah, I mean, the demand is here. Yo, that's crazy. The card looks beautiful. I actually own one of these. I think I own an unlim, though. The one that I'm playing, I had an extra one that I got rid of. But in my deck, I'm actually running one of these because I just love it. It just looks fresh off the press. I love the secret rare, the mid-max rarity in this case. And then I have a playset left, you know, just as an investment on these Dusa copies. Got them around here, you know, at around the 2 billy mark, I believe so. So I'm almost doubling up on this one, but it's still good. I mean, 10 billies gets you a playset, sort of. I mean, 2 pages, 15 listings. I would come in, snipe up these deals before the card is 5 billies and beyond. The demand, look at that demand, just consistent demand for these Edison cards. A clear uptrend in the past year, and definitely one to keep in mind. Then you have a couple of traps here, you know, with Threatening Roar and Bottomless Trap Hole. Honestly, I would just go for the secret at this point. You do have more budget ultra options, but look at that spike. You know, the demand coming back into this card. You see, it's really a 10 to 11 billy card. 11 listings only, almost single-digit listings, as we can see here. 2 pages only, and the card essentially gets cleaned out. I believe I own one of these, if I'm not mistaken, and the card just looks beautiful. Such an iconic Edison trap card. So good, just broken. It banishes, you know, it's just good, man. Honestly, but yeah, if it's not this one, you have budget ultra options here from Battles of Legend Relentless Revenge. Then you have the Legendary Collection 3 Yugi's World. That looks nice. This ultra, I would prefer this one over this one. And with the Battles of Legend chapter 1 box, you imagine we got another secret rare of that? Yo, let's see what happens. But yeah, I mean, these ultras at 2-3 billies, not bad. First ed, not bad at all. Quickly and eventually becomes 5 billies. Low listings. Just holographic bottomless trap holes look beautiful. Then Threatening Roar. Honestly, with this one, you have the Champion Pack 7, the DT, but I just would go with the secret rare. I have a playset of this card. Why? Why not? It's beautiful. And look, getting cleaned out. Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy. 6 listings only. Yo, Edison buyouts are on fire, guys, especially for the mid-max and max rarities. A lot of one-ofs. Then you got the 10 wall at 35s. That's insane. I personally have a playset. I mean, you know what I mean? You know, maybe we should go for the budget ones, and if this gets bought out, we list our copies. But I mean, these are deals, honestly. I would come in if you need the card, maybe a copy here and there. I would at least go for the secret rare. You can't go wrong with this one. Guys, don't forget, link in the description down below to our link tree, our centralized resources. Shout out to the Semi-Limited Podcast. They always do an amazing job. Shout out to Haver, had me on. Our episode 2 of our very own podcast is going to be inspired by this specific one. So shout out to Haver. Thank you so much for your consistent help. You know, Haver has helped me so much. Just great people. Great dude. Make sure you check him, his channel, you know, and everything. Great episode. And then Yugioh, fresh off the podcast, guys, our very own podcast, finally here. We're currently in the lab working in episodes 2, so stay tuned for that. But you can come over here. You don't have to be have an account with a Spotify, none of that. You just come in, press play, you listen in, and we're gonna be releasing the video. Might be released by now, but yeah, the video version of this. Again, with an audiogram and all that. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But yeah, and then our short form content, you know, the Twitters, the TikTok, the Instagrams, Spotify, you know, Twitch, Discord, we have it all. Why not? Make sure you check your boy out on those other platforms. And don't forget to subscribe. Again, half of you guys, man, excuse me, come on. Help your boy out. Subscribe. It really does help out. Click that bell. Stay tuned for new podcast episodes, live stream announcements, giveaway announcements. And by the way, most likely Saturday around 10, 11 p.m. Eastern time, expect your boy to be live, you know, to get that interaction with the community via the live stream. So stay tuned for that and destroy that subscribe and like buttons, as it does really help out the channel. Thank you so much. I like to help. I like to give back. And, you know, if you guys are watching and you're like me, that's all I ask. You know, of course, some people, they can go the extra mile. They can join in and get access to the members videos and things of that nature. But if you don't want to do that, at least, you know, a quick subscribe bell, you know, those little things, they really do help out. And I really do appreciate it. Guys, continue to show me the cards, Jay. More Edison. I love Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, a card that goes very well against Caius, which is our next card that we're going to be talking about. And yeah, you have commons and this and that and the other, Turbo Pack Rare, but honestly, I would just go for the Ultras that could be seen as a max rarity, you know, even, above the dual terminal. But honestly, this budget option from Mama, you can't go wrong with that. After you clean this up here a little bit, 123 listings, not bad. And 700 wall of China here, 50 cents. But I could see this being at a Billy and beyond down the line once those walls of China dry up. But if you want the DT, the OG, at these prices with this wall of 6, not bad. Not bad at all, man. These DTs look nice at 350. Not bad at all. I mean, it is a common, but they look nice, man. And this card used to be worth money before the ultra rare reprint, like 16 billies. Insanity. Then you obviously have Caius, the Shadow Monarch here, guys. The super rares where it's at. You have the OTs, of course. That thing is cleaned out. You have the ultras, the gold rares, but this super rare just hits different, guys. You know, you see the clear uptrend as of late. I have me a couple of R09s of this one. Just saw it coming when OTS tournament pack again, 19. That feels just around the corner not too long ago. Guys, I was sniping these up, going to locals. No one cared about this. And it's certainly panning out. You see a lot of one-ofs. And then the card is a 3 Billy card. Only 31 listings. Look at that demand. People coming in, getting 5s and just coming in, buying this card. It's just so good, man. It's such a great super rare. You know that most decks need access. Most Edison decks need access to at least one of those. Then you have Sea Diva. I really like the mid-max, you know, right here, or could be considered as max rarity. Ultra rare from Dusa, that's where it's at. You got the supers from OTS Pack 13 as well. Not bad at all. You have commons and rares, that's all good and well. But the supers, that's crazy. This card is 3 and some change, almost 4 billies. Wow, 25 listings. This card looks nice. It's holographic. Look at the demand right there. But you have the Ultra Dusa, you know, Deep Sea Diva. I really like this one. I do. Used to be worth 3 of some change, went up to almost double digits, retraced back down to the mean, and now you see a little bit of a bump up off those secondary lows at 750. Quickly becomes a 10 billy card. 3 pages, 21 listings. I love this card. I had it at one point, got rid of it. Card is beautiful. I would come in. If I'm playing this card in Edison, this is the one that I'm coming for. Like, hands down, I would just be paying these shekels, you know, probably $24, $25, get my playset, live to fight another day. Mistworm, we just recently talked about this card in one of our previous market watches, but yeah, you have a wall of China, massive, long wall of China here with almost 1,500 copies. Insanity for Mistworm from Duel Terminal Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1. As we can see here, only 60, I'm sorry, it used to be 60 cents, but look at this uptrend, breaching the previous all-time high, going parabolic. Of course, you have that massive wall, but after that, it essentially hits a 3 billy card, only 3 pages, 23 listings. The demand is going wild for this card. You know, I bought these at under billies and under, you know what I mean? And now at 2s, I'm up 100%. I'm up 2x, you know what I mean? And I have a stack of these. I have like 30 of these put away because I was just accumulating this card. I just saw it coming, and we've been talking about this one on the channel forever. It's, you know, it comes in Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1. It only has 3 prints. I think like 3 printings. This one, and then the Secret, and then the OG Dual Terminal. And an Ultra. It does have 4 prints, but that's it. Hard to get card. Saw it coming. All other versions are double digits and above. So you come in and you get the stonk, man. This was too easy. Been talking about this one for ages, and I like to see that it continues to pan out. You know, we had the first pump, retracement back down to the mean, and now the second leg up, as we always talk on the channel when we analyze these price charts. You guys, I know you guys like that, man. Just analyzing the charts, speaking with the facts. Facts-based content, guys. You can't get it anywhere else. And then we have My Body as a Shield. Love this card. Another Edison one. You have commons, readily available copies, but you want to make sure that you go for the DTs. In this case, this is the one that I'm personally using. And as you can see, the card, you have a couple of deals here at 5, 7 billies, 750s. This is where that wall of China is, but then it gets cleaned out. Excuse me, it gets cleaned out after that. Only 1 page, single digit listings. Look at that demand. People coming in at play sets. The card is just going parabolic off the 3 billy lows. And yeah, this is the high end max rarity version. You know, you have the gold and other ones, but this is the one that I would be coming for. Destruction protection is just so good. Such a broken card, you know, as a counter to Starlight Road. And, you know, cards that destroy, just such a great card. My Body as a Shield. I really do like it. Then you have Fan of Chaos. That picture looks nice, man. It does the first eds, 6, 7 billies, quickly go up to double digits, only 2 pages, 11 listings. And yeah, almost single digit listings. There's certainly, you know, at least a little bit of demand, but you see that curvature there, you know, in the chart. And when you see these small curvatures towards the end of the chart, that means that the demand is coming in and sales are happening at higher prices. So this, of course, you have more budget options, but the Secret Rare is the one to go. And then you have Monster Gate. This card looks beautiful. You have a super rare here, holographic. Honestly, budget wise, I'd be going for this, but if you want the high end and not just a common version, I would honestly be going for this Dusa Ultra here. Just ordered in another playset. I think I have like 6 of these because I got them like this, deals. These are straight deals, guys. Like here at under 2 billies, you want to come in and get your copies. Only 2 of these, 2 pages, 20 listings, and look at that demand coming in. I think it was in me. I think I bought this one. One of these. I bought a playset not too long ago, and I received it. Where is it? It's right here, actually. Let me just show it to you guys. Ironically, before I made this video, I was actually, or I think I bought like 2, but I have another playset. Look at it right here. Monster Gate. Let me just click right here, just to mix it up a little bit right there. Let's see, because of the light. Here's my 2. Looks beautiful. And then in the back, right there, look at that card. Ooh, Dusa. Look at that rarity. Look at how that. Ooh, man. Fresh off the press. Just like the channel. And that's a deal, man. Honestly, 20 listings. I like it, man. Pumping off the lows. You know, this card used to be worth what? Over 250. And you do see a clear downtrend, though. But I like this card. Hard to get. No one's looking at it. No one's thinking about it now. And that's why your boy Jay puts his money where his mouth is. Talk about the card. We're buying it. What else do I got here? Some goodies. Mail day. Soul Charge. Didn't we talk about that card not too long ago, I think? What else do we have? Just some cards came in the mail. This guy. Need to talk about this guy soon. TG. What's his name? Star Guardian. We got him in the mail. Need to talk about him. Penny Stonk. But yeah, Soul Charge. Got it in for hat format. I'm ready. Got my Dusa. Yeah, guys, I love Dusa, man. Oh, another Dusa. Royal Decree. Look at that. Dusa Rarity. I love me some Duelist Saga, man. I need to do a Duelist Saga set review now that I'm speaking with you guys, and I'm noticing. We'll probably discuss this card as well at a later time. And yeah, let me just make sure that I write that down because I don't want to forget. And my bad. Duelist Saga. Sometimes I do these small edits, small changes, small little things, but it's all in the betterment of my videos and the quality of my videos and my community, guys. So let's move on. Continue to show me the cards. JY Knight Dragon Dual Terminal 4. Card is pumping, going parabolic off the previous lows, piercing the previous all-time highs to go to 4 billies. And look, 9 listings, single digits here, 1 page. Look at that. 4 billies quickly. You got to place that at 5s, but then it almost hit double digits. Look at that. You have a subtle demand there. And just a dual terminal card that I wanted to put in your guys' radar. Just keep it in mind, guys. Great card. And then we have Elemental Hero Neos Alias. I think I got that one right. The ones that I would get either DTs as rares, but really it would just be the secrets, guys. Of course, you have an honorable mention, an ultra rare here from Armageddon, but this might get reprinted in Chapter 1, things of that nature. So I would just go for the hard to get versions. And you do have the first eds here. Getting cleaned out, only a playset left in the market. And some people like their OG, first edition from Tactical Evolution. Look at that demand. People literally sniping this up, cleaned out for the first editions. But then you have the secrets, the max rarity. You have one from Legendary Collection 2, and you have another one from Raw Yellow Mega Pack. Look at that spike. Insane. Insanity. Let's check it out. Card used to be worth 2 billies. Now it's worth 5. You have a 4 wall there, then a 3 wall, cleaned out, bought out, the theme of the day, only 4 listings. And look, people coming in, they just want their secret rare max rarity version. Honestly, if not this one, then I would go for the Legendary Collection 2s. You have the Unlims at 250, not bad, and then at around 5s as well, more readily available. You have access to the secret rare. 1 page only, again, single digit listings as well. I actually have this card. I need to look it up because it's getting cleaned out. People don't play around with their hero cards. It's definitely an Edison card, and you can see the demand spiking this card's value up in price. And then the last card of the day is Honest. Honest, no pun intended. Honestly, I wanted to talk about, this card and keep things honest, from Dual Terminal 7. Here you have, of course, this one also has a Dusa, which we're going to look at right now. You have the OG Ultras. You do have a Ghost Rare, though it doesn't appear here. Platinum Rare. Interesting. A lot of people don't like, this rarity, but it's different. I like different rarities sometimes. I would never play it, but maybe to own the card, collect it, or who knows, maybe if it's an investment. I know there's some people that actually collect the card specifically from this set. And now that Noble Knight and for Noble Knights have support, man, I'm curious, man. I want to see, is there any good stuff in here? Let's check it out. But before we do, you have a secret rare. And then you have a Ghost Rare as well. You imagine OT Honest, bro? That thing would have been insane. But yeah, these secrets look lovely. But they're up there in price. You have the DT Mid-Max, and then you have the Ultras. Then you have the OG Ultra. And then you have a Super. So this card is readily available, even at holographic prints. But honestly, if it's not the DT, you're just going for this one. This is the one that I personally play in my Lightsworn deck. Still under 2 billies. A bunch of deals here with the 8 wall. And then only 3 pages though, 27 listings. Look at that demand just coming in. People sniping, accumulating this card. I have my playset as an investment, plus the 4th copy for me to actually play. And I think I have a 5th copy for my Lightsworn deck in a hat format as well. So I'm Gucci. But yeah, the DT, that's where it's at as well. It's just a hair above 10 billies, with the double digi price at around 1150. But cleaned out. 1 page, 7 listings only. Guys, single digit listings. The demand is not that much, per se, as you can see the sales here, but just a hard card to get. I own 1 to 2 of these, and I would be looking to get rid of these sooner rather than later. Yeah, there's this Noble Knight card, this one here, and then, most of them are cheap, but this guy cleaned out, guys. Look at that. 250 to 20 billies. That is insane. 4 listings, yo. That is crazy. Crazy, man. This guy continues to pump up into oblivion. I actually have an ultimate rare right here. Let me just show you guys. Boom. Your boy listed it, you know, into the market's first ad. Bought this at around like 10s, I think it was. You know, and we're here trying to compete for that sale. But yeah, the card is just pumping up like crazy. Look at that demand. I should be getting a sale sooner rather than later. Guys, if you enjoyed, and I know that's not an Edison card, but you know, we sprinkle in a couple of buyouts and things of that nature just for the funsies. But if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe, click that bell, really does help out the channel. Destroy that like button. And if you made it this far out into the video, you guys continue to be the MVPs, why I wake up every day, why I do these daily videos, the daily content. Shout out to my members, always providing that, going the extra mile for you know, just providing that value to our channel. And yeah, man, I had a great time with this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Edison watch or Edison market watch, and keep these cards in mind as the format continues to get more popular. So guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.